I am a student who has been accepted in principle into the BSc Biotechnology and Genetics program at Christie Jayanti University in Bangalore, a university that stands as a premier institution with NACA++ accreditation and an enviable NIRF ranking of number 34 nationally. But my dreams of starting my academic journey there have been thrown into a state of terrifying uncertainty because I have a compartment exam scheduled for July 28th, and while the university initially told me to simply notify them by email and submit my passing mark sheet when it becomes available in August, a time frame that was already cutting it dangerously close given that the academic batch for BSc programs at Christie Jayanti University typically commences in July or August, the situation has now become significantly more complicated because the result for my compartment exam, which was originally expected to be released by August 5th since the exam was scheduled for July 15th, is now going to be delayed to an unknown date, and this delay threatens to push my admission confirmation past the point where seats might still be available, leaving me in a state of profound anxiety and uncertainty about my future at a university that I have worked so hard to get into. The BSc program in Biotechnology and Genetics at Christie Jayanti University is one of the most sought-after life sciences courses in Bangalore, with a total tuition fee of approximately 2.75 rupees lakhs for the 3-year program, and it is offered under the School of Biological and Forensic Sciences with a dual major structure that integrates molecular biology, genetics, cell biology, and biochemical techniques with emerging biotechnological tools, making it a dream program for students like me, who are passionate about the life sciences and aspire to careers in pharmaceuticals, healthcare, research, or the biotech industry, which is why the thought of losing this opportunity due to a bureaucratic delay in results is absolutely devastating. The admissions process for the BSc programs at Christie Jayanti University is direct and merit-based, with selection based on 10+2 marks and a personal interview, and while no entrance exam is required for the BSc in biotechnology, the university conducts counseling and interviews typically between March and June for the academic session, which means that the main admission cycle is already well underway and the bulk of seat allocation has likely already been completed, making the possibility of late admission increasingly precarious. The university's official admission portal currently states that admissions for the 2026-27 academic year are open, and the official website mentions a Batch 2 admission period from June 30th to July 14th, 2026, which suggests that there might still be some flexibility for late applicants, but this window closes well before my compartment exam results will be available in August, leaving me in a grey area where I am essentially relying on the possibility of the university holding a seat for me or having a monsoon admission round that could accommodate students with late results. I have heard from someone, presumably a staff member or someone with insider knowledge, that the receptionist at Christie Jayanti University mentioned that the university opens admissions again in the monsoon season in Bangalore, which typically falls between June and September, and this rumour has given me a sliver of hope that there might be a second admission window specifically designed for students who have late results or who missed the main admission cycle for legitimate reasons like compartment exams. But I have no confirmation of this, and I desperately need to know whether this is actually true or just a hearsay that will give me false hope. The university's official communication regarding late admission is frustratingly vague, and while they have told me to email them when I receive my passing mark sheet and they will consider me if seats are available, they have not given me any concrete assurance about seat availability or about how late they are willing to admit students. And this lack of clarity is making it impossible for me to plan my next steps or to have any peace of mind about my academic future. I have been trying to gather information about late admission experiences from current students or alumni of Christie Jayanti University, but I have not found any clear accounts that would give me a realistic sense of whether the university is known for accommodating students with delayed results. And the general consensus from admission-related forums and college review platforms is that while Christie Jayanti University is known for its strong academic reputation and NACA++ accreditation, with a student intake of over 6,500 and a wide range of BSc specializations including biotechnology, biochemistry, genetics, microbiology, and forensic sciences, the admission process is largely merit-based and seats are typically filled during the main counseling rounds that occur between December and March for the upcoming academic year, which suggests that by August, most seats for the BSc programs are likely to be filled. The BSc Biotechnology program at Christie Jayanti University is priced competitively compared to other private universities in Bangalore, with an annual tuition fee of 90,000 rupees and a one-time admission registration fee of 5,000 rupees, and students from outside Karnataka are required to pay an additional one-time eligibility fee of 20,000 rupees. But the affordability of the program only adds to my desperation to secure a seat because I know that many other students are likely competing for the same limited spots, and my compartment exam delay is putting me at a significant disadvantage compared to students who have already received their results and confirmed their admissions. The university's admission policy, as outlined on various educational portals, states that selected candidates must complete admission formalities and pay the first-year fee on or before the reporting date, and any failure to complete these formalities on time can result in cancellation of admission, which means that even if a seat is technically available in August, the university might not be willing to hold it for me indefinitely while I wait for my compartment results, and the Administrative pressure to fill all seats before the academic session commences might lead them to allocate my potential seat to another student who has all their documents ready. I have also learned from student reviews that Christie Jayanti University has strict attendance policies and requires students to maintain at least 75% attendance to be eligible for exams, and the academic schedule typically starts in August, which means that by the time my results come out, classes may have already begun, and I might have to play catch-up academically even if I am able to secure a seat, which would add another layer of difficulty to my situation. The university has a strong reputation for its life sciences programs, with research collaborations with prestigious institutions like ICARC-PCRI, the Regional Forensic Science Laboratory in Mysuru, and the Center for DNA Fingerprinting and Diagnostics in Hyderabad, and flagship initiatives like the Summer Internship Program in Animal Cell Culture and the BioGrad Conclave Undergraduate Research Symposium, which makes it even more heartbreaking to think that I might lose this opportunity due to something as arbitrary as a delayed exam result. I am currently at a loss about what to do, whether I should try to contact the university admissions office directly and plead my case, explaining my situation and asking for a written assurance that they will hold a seat for me, whether I should explore other backup options in case Christie Jayanti University does not work out, or whether I should simply wait and hope for the best while preparing for the worst-case scenario. And I am desperately seeking advice from anyone who has gone through a similar experience with late admission at Christie Jayanti University or any other Bangalore college, because I need to understand the real chances of seat availability in August and whether the monsoon admission rumour has any basis in reality, as my entire academic future and my dream of studying biotechnology and genetics at one of India's top universities depends on the answer to these questions.